Hi guys! Today I'm going to guide you through a strengthening vinyasa practice with a lot of plank variations. I will try to keep it short but quite spicy. So let's start in a seated position on our shins at the back of the mat. Place the hands on top of the thighs and close the eyes. Inhale through the nose, elongating the spine. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start opening the eyes. Let's start on our bellies. Lower one hand on top of the other and the forehead on top of the hands. Feet a bit wider than the hips. And start by rocking the hips from side to side. Move the pelvis from side to side, relaxing the lower back. Pause the movement. Lift the chest and place the forearms on the mat parallel to each other, elbows under the shoulders. Press the tops of the feet to the mat, engage the glutes. Press the forearms to the mat and lift the chest a bit higher. Imagine that you could drag the elbows towards the hips. Draw the shoulder blades to the spine. Lower the chin to the chest and guide the left ear to the left shoulder. Lower the chin to the chest, right ear to the right shoulder. And again. Chin to the chest, right ear to the right shoulder. One more time. To the left. Lower. To the right. Lower the chin to the chest. Hold here. Elongate the back of the neck. Keep lifting the chest. Keep the glutes engaged. Lift the chin. Tuck the toes under. You may keep the knees on the mat, scoop the abs and lift the pelvis. If this is enough for today, stay here. If you want to take it one step further, lift the knees from the mat. Throughout this practice, whenever we are in a plank, you can lower the knees on the mat. Elongate the spine, the crown of the head is reaching forward. Keep scooping the abs and engage the glutes. Lower the heels to the right. Shift the weight on the right forearm and lift the left hand to the ceiling. Stack the hips and shoulders on top of each other. Lift the right side of the waist and the hips from the mat. You can keep the gaze on the left fingers, or if it feels better for the neck, keep the neck straight. Inhale and exhale, lower the right hip to the mat, lower the left hand on top of the left thigh and lift the right elbow from the mat. Think of lowering the right rib cage towards the mat. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and tilt the head to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the right forearm to the mat. Circle the left forearm to the mat. Roll on your bellies. Lift the knees and the pelvis from the mat, landing in your forearm plank. Think of closing the rib cage. Drop the lower ribs to the hip bones. Lower the heels to the left. Open the chest to the right and reach the right arm to the ceiling. Make sure that the hip bones are pointing forward, that you are not collapsing into the left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale, lower the left hip to the mat, right hand on the right thigh. Lift the left forearm from the mat. Think of lowering the left ribs towards the mat. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and tilt the head to the right. Inhale. And slow, long exhalation. Lower the left forearm to the mat and lower the right forearm to the mat as well. Roll on your bellies. Tuck the toes under. Lift the pelvis, maybe the knees from the mat. One last time here, forearm plank. Inhale and exhale, lift the hips to a dolphin pose. Step the feet a bit closer to the elbows. You may also bend the knees here if this is a deep stretch for hamstrings here. Keep the length through the spine and shift the chest towards the toes, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Press the forearms to the mat. Inhale and exhale, lift the forearms from the mat, downward facing dog. Feel free to adjust the body slightly. You may bounce the chest up and down a few times. Keep elongating the spine, guiding the belly towards the thighs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. Exhale, bend the knees, lower the belly towards the thighs and extend the knees. Inhale, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists, bend the knees, belly towards the thighs, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees and extend the legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, find your plank. Shift the weight on the right hand. Lower the heels to the right and reach the left arm to the ceiling. Bend the knees. Lower the hips to the mat. Spin to the back of the mat. Reach the arms in front of you. Lift the feet from the mat. Both pose. Keep the knees bent if you need these modifications. And think of guiding the thighs towards the belly. Keep the chest open. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees. Cross the left ankle in front of the right one. Circle the right hand to the front of the mat. Lift the hips and find your side plank. Lower the left hand under the left shoulder. Find your plank. Shift the weight on the left hand. Reach the right arm to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips to the back of the mat. Reach the left arm in front of you. Extend the legs into your boat pose. Scoop the abs. If you need to modify, you can also place the hands under the knees for an extra support. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, cross the right ankle in front of the left one. Lower the left hand to the front of the mat. Lift the hips, side plank. Circle the right hand under the right shoulder. Find your plank. Shift the chest forward. Option to lower the knees. Inhale and exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, extend the elbows, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, lower the knees to the mat, the tops of the feet to the mat, and sit on your heels. Interlace the fingers in front of you. Start making circular movements with the wrists. Then switch the direction of the circle. Release the hands and imagine that you are flicking water out of your fingers. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull them towards the waist. Inhale, extend the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus out the elbows, lift the chest to the ceiling. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the chest. Inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling. Lower the hands to the mat. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees to a plank. Shift the chest forward, bend the elbows, make your way on your belly. Extend the tops of the feet to the mat. Press the fingertips next to the edges of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, engage the glutes. Exhale, lower belly and the chest to the mat. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lower the hands next to the rib cage on the mat. Tuck the toes under. Lift the kneecaps from the mat. Maintain long line with the body and press up into a plank. Hold here. Lift the left foot from the mat. Bend the left knee. Pull the heel to the glute. Lower the left toes to the space on the right and twist the hips to the left. Square the hips. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale. Shift the hips to the back. Reach the left leg to the ceiling. One-legged downward facing dog. Bend the left knee. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. Inhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the left knee. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the left knee. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Lower the left knee to the left. Lower the hips to the mat and lower the belly and the chest to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest and lower the forearms on the mat. Keep the elbows under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the elbows if that feels comfortable and lower. Inhale, lift the forearms and lower. One more time, lift and lower. Lower the chest to the mat. Place the hands next to the rib cage. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee from the mat. And again, think of lifting the body in one piece. Press up. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Extend the left leg to the back. Inhale, shift the chest forward. Exhale, bend the elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the shoulder blades to the spine. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Shift the shoulders on top of the wrist. Find your plank. Lift the right foot from the mat. Bend the right knee and tap the right toes to the space on the left. Twist the hips to the right. Square the hips and pull the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bend the right knee and pull the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the right knee. Exhale, pull the right knee to the elbow. Inhale, one-legged downward facing dog. Bend the knee one more time. Right knee to the right elbow. Lower the right leg to the space on the right. Lower the top of the left foot. Lower the belly and the chest to the mat. Rest the forearms on the mat and lift the chest. Pull the shoulders to the back. Press the hands to the mat and lift the forearms if that feels right and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lower the chest to the mat. Place the hands next to the rib cage. Keep the elbows close to the rib cage. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee. Lift the body in one piece. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. Extend the right leg to the back. If you need to lower the left knee to the mat, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. If you need, lower the knees to the mat. Shift the chest slightly forward. Exhale, lower all the way down on your belly. Either extend the left arm to the left or create 90-degree angle in the left arm. Bend the right knee And then roll on top of the left arm, stepping the right foot to the space behind you. Rest the left cheek on the mat. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Lower the hips and the right leg on the mat. Extend the right arm to the right or create 90-degree angle in the right arm. Bend the left knee and roll on top of the right arm. Rest the right side of the face on the mat. Connect to the breath. Lower the chest and the left leg on the mat. Place the right hand next to the rib cage. Push the hips towards the heels for a child's pose. Lower the hands to the mat next to the knees. Lift the chest. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees and lift the hips. Extend the legs. Forward fold. Clasp the elbows and rock side to side. You can bounce up and down. Either stay here or wrap the fingers around the big toes or slide the hands under the feet so the toes will be touching to the wrist creases if you are in this variation. Guide the belly towards the thighs. And relax here. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands on the mat. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Last plank. Exhale, lift the hips into a downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat, the tops of the feet to the mat, and once again land in a child's pose. This time extend the arms to the back. Palms are facing to the ceiling. The forehead is resting on the mat. Just be here for a few moments. Once again, rest the hands next to the knees, lift the chest, lower the hands on top of the thighs. Inhale through the nose and take one more sip of air in. Exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose and in. Open the mouth and exhale. One more time, inhale and in. Open the mouth and exhale. Come back to the natural breath. Take a moment to thank yourself for this practice. When you feel ready, open the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing together. If you enjoyed this practice, let me know. If you struggled with anything, feel free to ask me the questions in the comments sections, and I will see you in the next one.